Hey, and welcome to this video. I want to congratulate you for watching this video because you took action. You want to make changes in your life and start making money from your phone within the trading space. And we're going to show you exactly how within this video. So the first thing that you need to do, of course, you need to create a trading account and register yourself. So make sure if you haven't done that yet, to go back to the person that showed you this video and ask him or her for a full PDF where you can simply create that account in some very easy steps. A little disclaimer before we begin, this is important information. Investing in financial instruments, including CFDs, carries a significant level of risk. You may lose your entire investment. This video is intended solely for information purposes and should not be considered as investment advice. So in this video, we're going to show you how to take a signal and how to make money from your phone. But first of all, what is a signal? A signal is a trading message, also known as a trading idea, where you get all the details on a potential trade you can now take. So normally, if you want to learn how to trade, it takes time, can take months, even years before you're profitable, meaning you make money. But we actually use professional traders that trade for us. So we can simply copy and paste them. And that is really what a signal, a trade alert, a trade idea is. This is an example of a trade idea. Here you can see that we get a message in the Telegram group, and this message tells us everything we need. Let's break it down. You have an asset class, as it's called, where you see XAU USD. You see it's a sell. So in trading, you can either buy or sell. You see a price, 3318, 3323. What is the price that you can enter the trade? You have a stop loss and a take profit, also called SL and TP shortened. So let's talk more about all of them, okay? In this example, you see it's a sell trade once again. And in this case, they sell XAU, what is gold. So you will either see XAU USD, Euro USD, NZD, USD, whatever, where you trade different currencies against each other. So in this case, you will probably see a lot of those trades with XAU USD. That is gold, all right? And then as well, like I said, you see the price value, meaning you can get into the trade whenever the price is between these numbers. I'm going to show you an example about that soon. Then as well, we have our stop loss, and the stop loss simply protects your capital. So you cannot lose your whole account. This simply it gives you a specific amount of risks. So whenever the stop loss gets hit, whenever the price is going in the wrong direction, it stops automatically for you and you lose that small percentage of your account. And then as well, we have a take profit. And once again, this works the same way, just the opposite way. Whenever a take profit is reached, it automatically cashes out for you. So you not always have to be on your phone. It happens completely automatic. And you see there are multiple take profit levels, or take profit 1, take profit 2, sometimes even take profit 3 and take profit 4. You can simply choose the one that you want. But I'm going to talk more about that in a second as well. Here, once again, you see one of those trades being taken in someone's account. So here you see they sold this trade of XAU USD at the price of 3319. As you see here, this is a trading account. It's called MetaTrader. I will talk more about that in a second as well. And you see the trade was taken when the price was at 3319. And as you see here, right, that was within the range of 3318 to 3323, because 3319 comes after 3318, right? So he took the trade at that moment, as you see here. And as you see, the price reaches all the way to 316. And in this moment, you see this person is already in profit. This is probably a very big account because this person is over $7,000 in profit. How awesome is that, right? So let's get started. Step number one is you've already done your deposit in your trading account. So you have created your account and you have deposited some money. If you deposited $250, you get access to one group. If you've deposited $400 or above, you get access to two groups. So make sure the person, once again, that shows you this video is also inviting you in both of these groups. Then step number two, download MetaTrader 5 from the App Store. It looks like this. And then step number three, make sure you are accepted in the Limitless Signals groups on Telegram, where you can copy our trade signals. Once again, this is the app that you should download. Here's it where we're going to take our trades. So in VT Markets, that's where you're going to create your account, where you're going to have your money, almost like a bank, as explained in the PDF. And then MetaTrader is where we're going to take the trades. Very simple. The only thing that we need to do after you've done these steps is simply connect your trading account, VT Markets, to MetaTrader. And that's very simple. You open the MetaTrader app, you simply click on settings, then you click on new account and you click on log into an existing account. So feel free of doing that at the same time right now. Make sure to pause this video if you want to grab your phone and do that. Then after that, we're going to go to your email. And in your email, you should have got a mail from VT Markets when you've created your account and verified yourself with your ID and deposit your money. You have got an email with a server, a password, and an account number. So what you simply do is you simply look for that server number, VT Markets, and you simply choose the one that it says in your email. You click on it, and after you simply copy the account number where it says login, and you simply copy the password where it says password. You click on continue, and right now you're in your account. Right now you're logged in and you're ready to take your first trade signal when it comes. Remember, never take an old trade, all right? So when you are in our group chats, you see there are a lot of trades from before. Don't go into that group and start trading. Simply wait for new notifications. We most often recommend people to take the trades as soon as you get them. So whenever you see a trade alert, simply go into it straight away as possible if it's between the numbers, right? So once again, let's take a trade together for you to understand fully how you're going to do this whenever you're going to get a trade alert, all right? Once again, the message will look something like that. And to make sure you have that currency on your MetaTrader, simply go to quotes in your MetaTrader app and search for the currency. So in this case, XAU USD, and then simply put STD behind it, okay? So after, most likely you're not able to trade the normal currencies, you simply have to put STD behind it. So instead of XAU USD, search for XAU STD. Or if you're trading Euro USD, look for Euro USD STD and simply add them like they showed on this example. You simply go to quotes, you look for the currency pair XAU USD STD, you click on it, and after you will see that it's been added here in your MetaTrader. So once again, as I just explained, make sure to only use the STD ones. As you see here, you can most likely not trade the other currency pair. So it will look something like this, all right? After that, you're ready to trade. And so the first thing that you're gonna do is whenever you get a trade alert, you simply click on that specific pair. So most likely XAU USD STD. You click on it on your MetaTrader in your quote section, and then you will see something that says trade. Simply click on trade. And if you cannot see the button of trade, then most likely you haven't done your ID verification yet. So simply go to the VT Markets website and make sure to fulfill that. But if you've done that already, whenever you click on the currency once again and you click on trade, now you can start doing the trade. And the first thing that you do is you have to choose a lot size. It's very simple to take a trade, guys. So if you do not understand it, simply watch the video again after this video is finished. But it's actually very simple. The first thing you do after you click on trade is you're gonna choose a lot size. And the lot size is this number that you see right here above. I recommend you guys to follow the numbers down here below. Meaning if you have an account of $250, you should use 0.03. Once again, everyone that created an account, you got the 100% deposit bonus, right? Meaning if you deposited $250, most likely it shows as $500 right now, right? If you've deposited $500, most likely it shows as $1,000 right now, right? That's called the 100% deposit bonus. If you have not got this, simply once again, reach out to the person that shows you this video so he or she can help you get this bonus. But most likely, most people should have got this automatically. So meaning if you deposited $250, you now have 100% deposit bonus, meaning you have $500, right? Meaning you can use 0.06 as the number here for any trade that comes. If you have $1,000 total, make sure to use 0.12. If you have $800, make sure you use 0.10. This is for all trades that are from XAU USD. Any other pair, so anything that's not XAU USD, simply follow the numbers here. So I recommend you guys taking a screenshot of this so you guys can simply use these numbers. And eventually, if you do it a lot, you probably remember it by yourself as well. So whenever you get the trade, click on trade, change the number to the lot size that's good compared to your account size. And by the way, if the risk is too much, if you're losing too much money or winning too much, always feel free to changing those numbers. But I would recommend to start following these numbers as you see here on the screen. The second thing is you're going to copy the stop loss. So in a trade alert, there's always only one SL, meaning a stop loss, and you simply copy that number here. In this example, you see that it's wrong spelled, so make sure you copy the right number, 3405. You would copy here, and then that's it. Then almost the last thing that you do now is you're going to choose your take profit or learn how to take partial. But I would recommend you guys in the beginning just take profit 1, or if you feel most of the time take profit 1 gets hit, simply choose take profit 2. The higher the take profit, the higher the risk, but as well the more money you are able to win if it actually hits. Then the last thing is, are you going to buy or are you going to sell? Well, here you guys see once again, it says XAU, you buy. So make sure that you always click on the right button. So what have we done right now? We have calculated our lot size with the schedule that I just showed you guys. We copied a stop loss, we copied a take profit. All of that information is in the trade alert, as you guys see. And then you just click on buy or sell. In this case, it's buy. And that's it. Right now, you're in a trade and you do not have to do anything anymore. Whenever the take profit is hit, you will see in your history section in your MetaTrader app that the trade is finished and you have either won if it hits the take profit or you lost when it hits the stop loss. And remember, guys, it's normal to lose sometimes. As long as by the end of the week or by the end of the month you've made money, we're doing a good job here and we're on our journey to making money online, no matter if that's a part-time or a full-time income. That's of course dependent on your account size. So always feel free to deposit more money as well if you want to add some more money to your account so the wins can be bigger. But that is it, guys. That is simply how you take a trade. Now the trade is placed and you can monitor or close it if you want it. How to manually close a trade is the last thing I want to show you guys, because sometimes you guys will get a message that you can close the trade right now. And that is simply by going to your trade section. You see that the number here is moving, most likely because the trade is still performing. It's going up and down in value. So if they say you can close it in a trade alert, you can simply swipe from the right to the left. You see this orange button, you click on it, and then you simply click on this button here, close, and you now have closed the trade manually. So once again, normally you can either just let it run until it hits the take profit, or if they tell you, you can cash out or you can close the trade to minimize risks. You can decide to do it like this as well. So this is how you manually close a trade. So that is simply how you take a trade alert, guys. I have another video made for you guys with how you can take a trade alert in a more advanced and probably even better way for you guys to make quicker and more money. But I would recommend, if you're completely new, to simply follow these steps first for 1 or 2 weeks before you continue. Or if you thought this was easy and you've practiced it a couple of times, make sure to watch the video in the description down below and watch that video to learn more of how you can become a better trader. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.